So we're pretty deep in this thing. We'll get to see some picks and whatnot. Asmodan ban. Makes sense, we're all cramming together on Volskaya. I wonder if they've changed since last week. Last week it was very, very regular. You know, we get rid of Raynor, Genji. Okay, interesting. Tough to say. So these are not very different, but Raynor's in there this time. Let's see. We can do a Yrel or something like that, but I'm happy to support. What is that? Borigrad?
Let's fly.
Cool. And the Zebo. %50 move speed buff on an ally. Oh, interesting. Yeah, running him in with her kind of light cleanse. That's an interesting idea. I hadn't thought about that. I usually help like a Hanzo get away or something. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, it's not my Holy Avenger. That might be doable. I really like Gift of the Naru, though. That'd be a tough thing to give up. I like throwing that out there. But it's a cool idea. That's true. Cool. All right, then we'll stick with this. I think it's good for clearing out the pad and whatnot. It gives us... Then Greymane's free to go do camps, too. A Falstad first pick, though. That's interesting. Lots of Murrin. Aw. Okay. Yeah, okay, we'll do this.
We will fall. A great Neus will rise again. So it begins.
So let's hope he has he's got a nice little Malfurion for us. But if not, I mean, I think with our group here, we could really do just about anything. Oh, wow. Throwing in a Nubarak on that. Neat for me. So I got a Falstad target. Locking down a Nubarak's pretty decent. Yeah, Ariel's... Yeah, Ariel could work. I like playing Ariel, so I can't blame. Cool.
I shall do what I must.
A bit of a casual support we're looking at, I think.
Yeah?
So I don't think we should rely on it too much.
You mean Alex?
Yeah.
So casual as in the person herself doesn't play many healers?
The person was a filler, if you will.
Okay, gotcha. Ooh, everything okay?
I have a hole.
You have a hole?
Yes.
Where's your hole?
It's inside.
Oh, I see. Okay, I can do that.
less of a main, if you will.
There we are. Okay.
So definitely a filler to finish out. Weak sauce, nice.
Aw.
On the enemy side. And Leet, sweet Nemo, looking for his son. But we got a Deckard to contend with.
I forgot you are in Diamond 2.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I know. Lots of ones, too, in this game.
Yeah.
All right, people, this shit's about to start. Get your stuff together.
And Gila Monster. Thank you. Monster. It's an ER, not an A. Thank you for the prime.
They're adorable.
And thank you for the bits, Lag Beast.
Yeah, thank you to Gila Monster and Lag Beast.
How childish.
Oh, yeah, I got it backwards. What? He wasn't it?
Marlin.
Marlin.
Marlin was
yeah.
the judge.
Let the fire of your heart burn.
You know what?
Nice,
Let's let
man.
him.
Good luck to your team.
Good luck, Nemo.
Knock 'em dead.
I get to do my charge talent, which I'm excited about.
Ooh, pew pew.
Yep. Getting them potions rolling. Trying to work his team a bit forward. Greymane's going to take our bottom. We already discussed that a little bit.
So you're going taunt?
Yeah, I'll be going taunt here. Anubarak's pretty weak to that, kind of like ETC. Without his spells, he'll have a bit of a rough day.
And then for your 10, we can assume you'll do the
Do my charge talent, yeah. Oh, Nazebo took the bottom. That's a shame, but as long as Greymane doesn't tilt on it.
Here's a question for you. Do you think, with the Asmodean rework at least, and what they've kind of done with Varian, and then with Tracer to an extent, with the level 10s, is that going to be less of a heroics level? And is it going to be toned down?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to move around the power spike, right? And it's something fun to play with, for sure. I gotta dodge that this direction, so I don't get rootin' tootin'. Hit Phoenix. Okay, I can dodge that here. Oh,
We have
nope,
removed
not
the
quite.
temptation.
Cool. The temptation had to go.
Yeah.
It was too tempting.
Justice is at hand.
Okay.
We forge our own destiny.
They went a little deeper than anybody probably expected there.
Seems like it. It's just one of those early game snipes, right? And you're gonna get sniped too.
yep,
So,
me too.
you know, everyone falls for it.
Yep, we all want a pal. Palin's fun.
This battle is far from over. We think the same way.
We have a rough opener here, though, because Nazebo isn't playing to the plan that we all kind of typed out. I mean, me and Greymane typed out, I guess. We're the only ones who really communicated the plan.
For combat in the Nexus. Prepare to begin field testing.
This one's mine.
Who wants to capture this mercenary camp?
I'll meet you there, Zeebs.
So do you think you'll ever be able to take Yrel into Hero League again?
I think she saw some good performances recently, and I'm expecting her to have that ban, so I doubt it. But if we're first pick, maybe, we'll be able to squeeze it in here and there.
Yeah.
She's just a lot of fun, and she's fresh, too, so it's easy to want to
Take control of it.
She's
just
so
play
fresh.
her a lot.
Hashtag fresh.
A glorious victory. I fight for my kingdom.
Would Varian fight for anything other than his kingdom?
No, I mean, I think maybe a little redundant.
I mean, he's. Why don't we have a King Arthur Varian skin? I feel like he would be a great King Arthur skin wielder.
Let's see if we can get rid of this thing, but it's not going down anytime soon. Better than wailing on my squishies all game, though. Alright, we've got the back here.
I played Yrel for the first time by cloning her as Abba. She seems pretty fun.
I mean, you did have extra power there, of course, on your Yrel clone, but yeah, she's fun.
Ooh, got a triple kill as the clone, too. You know, I'm really impressed with the Gilneas cocktail explosion animation
It's a pretty
for
one.
the skin. His puppy skin. It's really good.
We're gonna get that. And cat aggro.
It's okay. It's all good. Now that the temptation's gone.
Don't
he's
drink
fine.
my coffee, kitty.
They're operational.
Okay, we're going out the window.
Gunner, so you can test its weaponry.
Choose your talent.
Make your time. Ooh, nice.
And Nazebo's soaking. Oh, false dead. Almost.
The protector has been destroyed. Our technique
Ooh.
minimizes combat data.
Ooh, get to the heel.
Oh,
Ugh.
brought a little deep by the Triglav, but I think that's a decent amount. Nazebo gets to stack the top. Cool, disengage.
It's true.
That's probably, well, maybe. That's a good sized heal,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Slow.
Oh,
let's-
don't get stuck,
yeah.
Nazebo.
Dissuaded so easily.
Cool.
I like that bone white false stat a lot. Oh, the skin that he's wearing?
I think Alex is doing pretty darn well. So I'm glad our fears are not coming true here.
After playing most of Warcraft 3, do I have any hero wishes from that game? Archimond. I really want Archimond. He's so cool.
He is cool. Ooh.
And are we doing the expansion after we finish? Yes. We
Yes.
are going to be going into Frozen Throne.
Gotta go on to Frozen
Because
Throne.
Kristen needs more Illidan in her life, and there has been a severe lack of Illidan in this game.
Well, you know, it's Night Elf
His
campaign is
image
last.
is painted on the score screen at the end. We need Mal'Ganis. Yeah, he's cool. But Archimond, he says the D word. So good. He's a bad guy.
Get her out. Nope. Oh, and he missed.
Oh no!
Misses every toad.
Oh. Well, sometimes toads have bad days too.
Yeah.
They don't feel like blowing up into piles of poisonous mist. I don't blame them.
Someday the toads just don't want to roll. Alright, they're definitely getting back to that healing camp. This is in my way, though.
It's a good point. They need to make sure you're
I would
prepared
love
for
to.
Illidan.
Looks like they did bail. Okay, cool.
Cool.
March.
Looks like he's okay. Oh, wait, did they web blast? No, okay, he's okay. But he needs to get out of there. He's gonna have incoming.
What are your thoughts on always going Spider versus Phoenix? Do you think that's a stronger choice than Toads?
That's interesting. They do have a double front line here, so I agree with the toads pickup for sure.
Right, because Toads is one of those where if there's a strong, like, 2-tank
Yeah,
front
you're gonna
line-
get it stacked easily, which is, I think, what it's more about.
Terminal when I bring it online.
Ugh. Oh,
close.
close.
They gotta turn the other direction. He turned back around. People are trying to get you out, Nazebo. They just love you.
Ugh.
Take control.
They love you so much.
Oh,
Ooh.
good shot.
I mean, it seems like this team was raring to go right from the start with that gank they pulled off.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Greymane's doing great damage,
Well,
though, it seems.
it helps too when your support can make engages for you, right? Everyone gets that kind of
Oh.
free engage on the back line.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. They should load around the objective first
Who wants to capture this
and
mercenary
get it under control before they look other places, but we don't have a ton of damage with us.
No.
Greymane's gonna go grab a gun.
As one.
Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, get out. All right.
Cool. All right, there goes a Falstad.
Our ally requires help.
Serve with honor.
Ah,
Ooh. Nice. You can get
there's
him.
a slow.
You can get him. Beautiful.
I guess he stole the gun?
All right,
Okay,
can you
we gotta
stop
get a
it?
toe.
What are the
Get a
chances
toe.
of a StarCraft 2 campaign after Warcraft? I don't know. I mean, if we were going to play StarCraft, the chances are high because I'd still be in that game style mindset. And I've learned a lot with Warcraft 3. Everybody's up. And then there's Falstad again.
Yeah, already back on the field. We're
But-
doing good damage here.
And the objective is burned. Look at that.
Yeah, they're gonna come out though with
Yeah.
all their cooldowns, and that's gonna
Yeah.
definitely catch.
Our engineers have made good progress with them.
Yeah, I've done, I played the final game of StarCraft 2, and that was a lot of fun. Ooh. Dude, what is Team Wheels? Oh!
Yeah, I think.
It's a new way!
Yeah, a new way to get by.
A new way! People get so creative. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Not exactly a
What
good
is
thing to do.
FF's? Can we just FF?
Face forward?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's always weird to get
Focus fire.
well
Forfeit.
that
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
and
cool.
I agree with that statement 100% because we're getting taunts, we're getting some lockdowns, but we're just not following through on them. But that's I think because Nazebo's playing very passively.
Choose your talent.
And
So it can also stand for forfeit, but I like to imagine she means focus fire. Because that's a lot more aggressive. And let's join as a
and
team
that's
and
actually
focus.
what we need.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Greymane.
We do have to get caught up to him.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh, Nazebo got him out.
Oh, Nazebo! Ooh, I mean the Alarak, but here comes Murden from behind. Nazebo! Omega lull. Is that the last kind of lull?
I think he's
It's the alpha and omega, but this is the last kind of lull. And he's going Lulu, Lulu, Lulu.
well, he's
Who's
laughing
Lulu?
because she could have popped her heal alt and started raining down on Greymane to get him out.
Okay, so we're gonna see Greymane and Alex kind of
Right,
get into
right,
it
they're
here.
gonna-
This one's mine.
A new terminal will be ready.
Last laugh. That's clever. Omega lull, the last laugh. That's pretty good.
That's some good play. Getting aggressive like that.
Can someone be alpha lull? But yeah, no, and they've been together as a team,
Yeah,
aggressive
yeah.
the whole time. And with a split as your team seems to be, I mean, unless a miracle happens.
Right, well, he just engaged the Nubrak, but
Right?
there's still units in lane, and so
So-
it didn't focus fire.
Gonna
or the
keep
thing.
trying.
But
Miracles can
Nazebo's
happen.
still farming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't lost a keep, so
Yeah, yeah,
it's still
yeah.
going.
It's still, so there's stuff.
For the glory of the Alliance. Enemies knocked down.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
Get a heal camp.
Ooh, just take life binder. It's pretty good now and only a 60-second cooldown.
All right, we're gonna see if we can save
Be
Nazebo.
careful, they're all there.
Yeah.
They're all, he's gonna die. Just back it up. Nazebo, back it up. Oh, he wants it though.
Yeah, he wants that fort.
Come on, Nazebo.
Fort destroyed.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying you should never play melee heroes, but that doesn't make sense. She's simply implying if you don't know how, you shouldn't
Right,
play melee
right. Well, I mean,
okay.
at this point,
Like melee
she's-
heroes, they're decent.
you can't have both. You can complain about the draft, you can complain about the skills. Skills will not look good when you're behind in levels.
That's true,
and that's
especially as a tank.
exactly.
Oh
so
my goodness.
So a really odd choice.
Has Blizz made any fat ladies? There's that one evil demon
It
chick
looks
in
like
World
you
of
have a
Warcraft
hostile protector on your hands.
who's like the mother of Cho'Gall or something.
Oh, yeah. As for heroes,
My Overwatch.
yeah, Overwatch, I
She's
guess,
pretty chubby.
but certainly
I think
no
that's
like
about
Asmodans.
I think mine's about as big as they've gone though. Oh, Lifebinder makes Ancestral look like garbage now.
I mean, it has a really nice kind of catch along the way heal.
Princess Mara, mother of imps. Oh, yeah. Zarya's a brick house. Yeah, she is muscle. I don't even know what kind of steroids she's taking.
Sleepy.
You can do it. The Russian kind. You guys are defending.
Yep.
And she's got the cool Alex color skin. I mean, I'd want that color skin for that dragon. And
I did not expect the
that
protector to
she
be
used the heal.
like that.
That's good.
Yeah, she was stuck on that kind of half, and they were right to be
Yeah.
fighting into the tower there, so that was
Yeah.
my bad.
Our claws under attack. We better do something about
But it's cool. It's a 3-level deficit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You
You're
have
doing
to
what you can.
absolutely change your play style, and that's not something I'm doing because I'm in more of an enjoy myself kind of mode.
Yeah. Might
as
as
you would
well,
kind of
right?
have
Because
to,
it's
right?
not 2 weeks yet, so we still got some crazies.
Yeah, it's true. And, I mean, we can see how Nazebo's stacks are going. They're going okay.
Yeah, yeah. And if anything, he'll get all the stacks
Yep.
soon now, because bottom's going to push in.
Yeah, they're going to dive that, though.
Oh, let me
like
attach
crazy.
Nightbot. I keep forgetting. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we got a Deckard there. That's pretty good.
Ooh, so their healer's down.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Okay, Nazebo's going to go grab bottom. That's a good amount of XP.
All right, Nightbot is on. And then one of the Zarya quotes is, "I'm the strongest woman in the world." Well, in my world. In this one, I have some competition. Sonya, I guess, would be Zarya's competition.
But she's not from the Word,
But in
right?
Heroes,
yeah, exactly.
right? In the
I
Heroes
think,
universe?
Well, and Overwatch takes place in Earth, you know, future Earth, but Earth all the same.
Overwatch Earth. Oh no, Loktar Ogar. Oh dear.
I mean, that might
Ooh,
burn down.
Nubarak is down. Okay. Come on, Nazebo. It's up to you, buddy.
It's a good time to get some
Muradin.
hits.
Okay, Muradin's back. They're all
Yep,
back.
They're backing out.
They had to disengage the heal.
Gargantuan's still working
2 levels to
on
20.
that. Okay.
Come on. Oh, you can do it. Nice. All right.
Okay.
Get to 20, bros.
Yep.
I'm starting up an access terminal.
Oh, okay. Oh, but 26 seconds, they're all going to be up.
You can't.
How do you break the web? Because Kim Kardashian tried that one time and it didn't work. So I'm curious how she thinks one can break the web.
She doesn't understand that we're not breaking the web because we don't. There's not people by that can zone off it, and then we would be able to actually get him out. So breaking the web out in front of everybody just
Yeah.
isn't going to do anything.
No.
excellently done.
Well, everybody's here. Falstad's mid. We're not waiting. We're going. Garrosh is going. Nazebo's getting loved on. That's good. Everyone's getting loved on. Ooh. Oh, Greymane!
Yep, he got out.
Aw, well that's nice of
Yeah.
you to help you. Okay, so there's some Volskaya being taken
Okay,
down.
we gotta dodge that.
Okay, good, good.
Now with a little bit of bonus healing, we might be able to head in.
All right, 75%. Oh, this is quite the fight. Oh, Greymane.
Still down a dude though.
Woo!
I must
That's
know
some
how
forward
much damage the
momentum.
Yeah,
protector
for sure.
I mean, a great choice on this map, right?
hold back.
Because it's hold the point. So if you can fight off of the point,
It's peels.
it's yeah.
It's
don't.
Beals.
She doesn't know. She's been picking fights since the halfway
Yep.
point. You were saving Nazebo,
Yep.
and she did not know that.
Our claws under attack. We better do something about that.
How have your Heroes games been going?
We crushed a quick match earlier, and now we're in our first Hero League game of the day. And we got ourselves a grumpy Alex.
Oh, nice taunt by the Garrosh. Volskaya disengage.
Yep.
I'll let you know after the game ends. We're almost done. Now, what are your thoughts on reporting this Alex?
We're gonna report her.
Okay, so she was toxic enough. So she played, but she was incredibly toxic.
And Nazebo decided to get on the
jump in.
bandwagon because he doesn't want to be embarrassed by the
But
Alex
he
as well.
wasn't ever called out.
No, but
So why did he feel like he needed to jump on the bandwagon?
because by adding to the bandwagon, he makes sure all eyes are looking the other direction.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts then on a Nazebo report? Because he had no reason.
He had no reason to do that.
Just bad choice to
Yeah.
jump in on that.
Totally. Well, now we'll take some time to report him. So.
Oh no, he whispered you?
Yeah, he's whispering me.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a rude dude. Yeah.
Well, when you're trying, you're behind levels, so you use your taunt to peel the tank off, and you try, and then they saw the charges
so
too.
he wanted to die then. He wanted to die?
Well, remember, our early engages were to taunt the Falstad and the Deckard, but we didn't have dive support.
Yeah.
So there was no follow-up to it.
Yeah. So there was no reason to taunt the back.
Exactly. So they didn't understand how the game worked in that regard and what I was trying to do for the team. And that's
for the mug.
It's sad.
It's Eve. You wanna let's do something happy, Kyle.
Oh, yes.
Disney makes
They
these
do.
little heart
And they
mugs.
make little hearts.
See?
When you bring them together
Yeah.
for a clinky
So
clink.
we've got Wally and Eve. They didn't have Little Mermaid. That's my favorite. But Wally and Eve, that's cute. And Gigi.
Is it a bandwagon? Like a band? As in a band?
Yes, a bandwagon.
Just a shame, really. It makes me sad.
MV pettiness, this game.
Mm.
Oh, Nazebo, he was just giving some hot tips. Hashtag don't attack the tank. But he used a curse word when suggesting this information as well, so it's a little too aggressive.
Well, and he decided to message me after for the noob thing, but it's just so disappointing in that way because we built a plan in the draft so Nazebo could double soak.
Yeah.
He broke the plan running bottom. Greymane didn't get his solo lane that he wanted, so Greymane felt lost. Greymane started making engages because he was trying to figure out his place in the team since he called the solo. Alex was a fill character in the end and didn't represent till about halfway through the game, but then she started just ragging on everybody else because, you know, when you're support, you're sitting back, you're watching more. So I can understand why when they see the Juggernaut talent picked and I'm just slamming into tanks, kind of trying to help burn them down, that'd be disappointing when you think that we can, you know, lock on to that Falstad or that Deckard, but we tried that often in the early game. We tried it on Phoenix. So in the late game, we tried peeling for Nazebo because his stacks might eventually been able to carry us. But they didn't recognize that. And I'm honestly very very sad right now. It's
Is
very
it time
sad.
to take a quick match break or something? Or what do you feel?
I mean,
'Cause we need to work through
yeah.
these emotions.
Probably not best to just dive right back into a Hero
Yeah.
League game after something like that because...
But maybe it is, because it'll be a better quick match game, because we've given them time to move on. We can check and see if they're in a game,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, well, would we have there? So we have
There we go.
availability there, and then we can do the old whisper trick and not send anything. So they're hiding offline, so there's no way to tell.
Gotcha. Get some cat cuddles. He finally crawled under the bed for his nap. So
Yeah.
we took away the temptation. He decided he was bored and needed to sleep. So maybe he didn't get a good night's sleep last night.
Yeah.
And maybe Alex and Nazebo didn't get good night's sleeps last night. That didn't make any sense, but it made sense in my head.
And the shield breaker's a cool idea. There they had a double front line, and particularly Anubrak's weak to the taunt because he's so spell dependent. We just weren't targeting anybody down. So to continue that engaged style would have been a detriment to the rest of the team. So yeah, let's go ahead and bury this in a quick match. If you are in the A-Move chat, holler at me, and we'll get you joined up.
And we'll move on. We'll leave it behind us. Bad games happen. Bad people happen.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. It's still only a week after the new season started, so there's going to be some of that still going. Oh, and Rose is joining. Cool, cool.
What do I want to play for this?
Rufus says he promises not to rage. They'll get on. Drink is getting on.
Awesome. We'll give it a bit of time.
If it doesn't work the first 8 times, maybe it will on the 9th. Yes. Yes.
It's crazy town to me to blame the tanks because nobody else is going to look so rough with the 3-level deficit because you're a melee.
But what if they don't play tanks all the time and they
Right.
simply don't have the information to understand that?
Right, or I mean, it's strange. And maybe there's more Varian hate than I'm aware of because we played 5 Varian games, won 3, lost 2. And in both games, people were furious with the Varian
Oh,
pick.
really?
Yeah, and
So it's one
blame
of
the
those-
draft and something like that.
Yeah.
So maybe he's a little like too Tyrande-y. Maybe he's something that tilts the people.
So in that case, are you going to give him up? Because this happened before. You
I mean,
had
this
a
is
pick
only-
that tilted people, and you just stopped playing it because...
Yeah, well, that was Diablo of all things.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it was the time,
yeah,
right?
it's such
And
crazy town.
I wish people would understand that times are going to change. You don't have to get so toxic about
Yeah.
everything. Nothing's permanent. Burn tree burn. I think it's burning.
It's past 11, so it might be.
Oh, that's true. 11:14. Yeah, exactly. The times they are changing.
Yeah, might be out by now.
Yeah. It's okay, man.
I know.
I'm gonna give you a little back rub.
I know,
here.
it's just sad to see that in my community, you know?
But what is Reddit if
I
not
know.
that?
I know, but you hope Reddit's wrong a lot of the
You
time.
talked to me this morning about
How awful people are to each
terrible
other on
Reddit.
Reddit right now. And I've definitely been encouraging a lot of people to read primary sources, to avoid Reddit even, just because people are getting...
cut out
tough
emotional
opinions.
responses and find the factual as close to fact as possible,
Yeah.
and form your own emotions around it.
But, I mean, it's a Blizzard game, so you hope that people played World of Warcraft, but still people blame the healers when people die there. And it's just so... It just always feels so backwards in that way.
Well, it's a way of thinking, right? Because
Yeah.
if your healer were good enough, you would still be alive.
Yeah, well, and
regardless of if you stood in the poop or not.
well, and the Greymane was like Alex, and the guy was like, yeah, and that is the worst thing you can always do. Never say a character's name because they're gonna pick it, and then they can't play it, and then they're gonna blame. And that's why she was so aggressive towards Greymane there, because he suggested the pick, and then she felt like she couldn't play alongside his play style.
Yeah, maybe she was gonna pick something else.
And the second that switch happened, I knew I wish I was Malfurion for that game.
Yeah.
I wished I was Malfurion.
Well, that's information we can take moving forward.
Yeah.
Go with your gut. You've played enough to know that, so just go with your gut instinct. And if something doesn't feel right, go with what you feel is right.
Yeah.
Oh, They're wondering what is the burn tree burn referring to on the Twitch.
Oh, yes, the tree, the Darnassian tree is burning.
What is it, oh, jeez Louise.
I don't know, we're Horde players. We just want it to burn. We don't have to know its name. We probably can't even pronounce it with our tusked mouths.
Drasil, right? Teldrassil. I'm adding an extra.
The Night Elf starting area has taken the first big hit in the story progression.
So everyone's coming up with rather humorous memes about it. But I love seeing all of your pictures of your characters ready. And Muffin, I saw your dwarf. It was really cute, man. Or badass, pardon me.
Yes.
I definitely shouldn't say that's adorable. Adorfable. I mean,
it's cute
badass.
to dress up, right?
Yeah.
I think you can look like a badass, but know that it was cute. They put so much work into their outfit.
Yes. And not demeaning cute, right? Because, oh, you know what? That's a me thing. Because I've heard cute in very demeaning ways in my life.
Oh, that's
so
fair.
Whenever I say cute, I don't mean it in a demeaning way, but I'm always afraid, you know, it might be taken that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm 30 years old. Some people just shouldn't be calling me cute anymore. Or no, it was always the older guys.
Well, I mean that
would call me cute,
after
and they
a
were always
certain
weird
age.
about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So that's my baggage.
But I mean, I think if a guy is being weird on you, they're suggesting a weakness to you maybe by saying you're cute. Like, you're childish, you require taking care of. I could be the one to take care of you, maybe.
Maybe, right?
Whereas when it's like an old man, there's that safety net.
Yeah, because there's old guys.
Yeah, and if you kick them, they're going to break. So
yeah,
they can
they
only
just
do
want to
so
have
much.
a beer and chat on the porch. But it's all how it's said, right? And that's how you know. It went deeper than I meant it to.
All right, we're gonna play some Alarak. Actually, there's a good chance we might fight a couple different heroes
Now,
here.
the tree that's burning, is that the Night Elf starting area, the one on the island? I was telling Kyle my favorite memory of that is when I was on my original undead rogue, and I tried to swim out to that tree because I couldn't stealth onto the boats. So I probably spent an hour and a half, 2 hours trying to get out to that tree, and I never did. And I was always really sad. Green Alex, thanks for the sub. 2 months in a row. Woo, 2 months.
Good to see you, Green.
I don't know what to say here, but good job, Fergs.
You don't have to say anything, but I appreciate you typing something.
Okay, so it is the starting area. And then Undercity is going to fall. That's right, because it's doing the switch.
That's like
Lordaeron.
chapter 2. Mm-hmm. So they're dividing up the islands.
So is that going to be next week then?
That should. I think that's step 2 of the three-phase plan.
It's going to be retaliation of sorts?
Yeah, that's my understanding. But also they have the sister of Arthas ready to roll. So they have a claim to the throne.
Yeah, she appeared in the novel. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
The beacons have activated. Control them. Please let this work.
So what was the explanation of the tree being moved in Kata? I mean, clearly the world changed so that they could move the tree, but what moved it?
Moving the tree. I know it got bigger. So that they could, like, have all those quests underneath it.
Ooh, that's
Kata
pretty
was
cool.
definitely my least played, because I was in data entry by that point, and I couldn't handle playing video games at night, really. Like, I could do a little bit of, like, high-octane StarCraft, but...
I loved Undercity. Dude, it was easier to navigate than freaking Ogremar. At least it wasn't a circle, so you just keep walking in a circle until you find it. You might pass the person 5 times, but...
okay, cool. So I've got my well going right now.
The tree wasn't moved. Gotcha.
She's gonna leap over. So we hit that, and then do the bonus damage. So we're gonna wait for our full combo again.
Thunder bang,
Nice.
bang you into my life.
I think that's what she's going for.
Thunder bang.
Excellent. The enemy will have to deal with a much larger wave of Zerg.
Oh, Nordrassil was the first tree. Damage, but came back, and then there was World Tree 2, a failed experiment. Roots went into the old god's domain.
Wait,
Oh.
but isn't that what people are saying about this one? That it's all corrupted by N'Zoth, so
I don't
apparently the
know.
roots just go too deep every
I don't
time.
know.
Regardless.
And then the Tree 3 is Teldrassil. Do we play HOTS together? I just started playing HOTS with my lovely lady recently.
We do. In fact, on Thursday nights, we do a full team with the core guys.
Wednesday nights.
Wednesday? What did I say? Tuesday?
Thursday.
Thursday? Oh, I
The
was...
days they run together.
Yeah, well, this week's really weird because I've got ITN tomorrow on this channel at 10 a.m. because Garrett's going on vacation.
Heck yeah. I loved the elevator. Or how about when you try to fly in through the sewer system? That's a good one, and you get lost in the nasty green sewers. Those are good. Good times. But yeah, Wednesday nights over at twitch.tv/frogpants, starting around 7:30 p.m. We do Team League together. But we don't do it on this stream because we have a 2-computer setup, and running this game on the other computer means we would lose. You would watch the slideshow.
The frames, yeah.
It would go back to the old days. Oh, we're not going back to the old days. What's with all this tree hate? They need to leave them alone. Leave me alone.
Though it's always funny to think, you know, what was happening when they were creating the expansion.
Yeah?
There was a lot of burning plants in California during the creation of this expansion. I wonder if it influenced...
the fires?
Yeah.
Maybe, right?
I wonder if it influenced their storyline a bit.
Sorry, that was a corny joke. Acorn?
Oh, acorn. Okay. I was like, okay, you know, I guess. I guess that corn's a plant.
But
okay.
then you get lost and you eventually run across the cockroach, the illegal cockroach dealer. In
That's true.
Undercity.
There's a lot to enjoy.
I bought a cockroach off that man. That undead man.
So
Bless his business.
So are they losing their starting town? Because that was a
I'm
capital
pretty
city
sure
of sorts.
The 2 continents are now officially split.
Yeah, and so we're losing Undercity.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of leaves Ironforge like this weird stepchild. where
Ironforge.
no
Where's
one-
Ironforge?
Ironforge, that's the
other-
dwarf thing.
That's
Yeah,
the Eastern Kingdom. Right?
connected to Stormwind.
Yeah.
Apparently, he made it into the book.
Oh.
The cockroach dealer.
He's in the book? I'm glad he touched so many lives that he made it into the book.
He's a big character, you know.
Well, he's important. Many of us bought our first cockroaches.
That's true. Lots of
Bought
us
our
did.
first pets.
We were very poor, but we still bought that cockroach.
Mm-hmm. How could you not?
That corpse could prove useful.
Yaya and Teldrassil were grown by that one jerk fangirl to try to get their immortality back. I love that plight with the elves, the whole obsession with keeping immortality. Well, that's Kael'thas' story a bit.
I mean, but once you have
the
it,
power, not immortality,
once
right?
you have it, you know, you wouldn't want to lose it. I think if I was immortal and then you told me I wasn't anymore, I'd work pretty hard to
yeah.
get that back.
That's a good point. Alliance gets all the Eastern Kingdoms. Well, I'd love to see how Lordaeron is revamped once it falls back into Alliance hands. Because that's going to be cleaned up. Are they going to get rid of the elevators? Or are they going to make it above ground
Right?
kind of a
What's
thing?
the...
I'm really
how are
excited
they gonna remodel?
to see.
I could have used you in anger.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Any big changes with the new WoW expansion? I haven't seen much on it.
There are. Today, a lot of the class changes drop, which I think is why
really?
you'll see a mix of people being very excited and very
Sad?
upset. In particular, warriors aren't sure where they stand right now.
Really? Why would warriors be unsure of where they stand?
They had some big cooldown changes. Their big survivability talent became a global cooldown, which means it can't be tied to homemade buttons.
Yeah.
So you can't stack it with your other abilities very quickly. So you're going to have
Oh.
this window where you aren't as strong as you used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is his name Hot Wheels?
Hodo Senpai. I hope it's Hot Wheels. Hot and heavy?
Hot Wheelie?
Give me the screen. Give me the screen.
Right there, Hot Wheelie.
Hot Wheelie. I'm glad he's on Lucio.
Yeah, that's a great name for Lucio.
I feel the RP is on point with Hot Wheelie.
Leading the way?
Hot wheelie is wheelie hot.
That's why he's engaging. Or do they still use leading the way? I don't know if that's
leading the way. Well, I can look up Hot Wheels. I'm sure something will pop up.
Yeah, I'm sure they've changed their slogan.
Oh dear.
Hot Wheels.
Fewer than the enemies, or whatever that's worth.
Oh, this is official website. Okay.
Are they leading the way?
Become a very important parent and save 20%. Oh, a VIP, a very important parent. Because you buy Hot Wheels for your kids. That's adorable. Why doesn't Disney have VIP? Oh, wait, they do.
Too busy
Shop
typing to
by
his team,
theme.
I guess.
Shop by what's hot. Oh, they've got a dragon. A snake. It's a giant snake tower ramp.
Sure, sure. It's quite a bit more toony. They used to go pretty serious on those dinos.
Star Wars roll race and something.
I think they did give up. Ooh, yeah. They're not 10 yet either, so I think they done tilted, it seems.
And they're releasing Hot Wheels Legends, the 50th anniversary tour. And apparently, they follow the History Channel, just like I do. I'm not seeing...
No slogans?
But maybe I have to search for Hot Wheels slogan. Well, GG.
Yeah.
That was dominant.
It was dominant.
Solid. Are you feeling better? Now that the win is...
Yeah, I'm still really shaken up by it because it's just so different than what we see in a normal season. You just, when we get months into this, you just don't see that level of aggression.
Yeah.
And that verbiage. And
yeah.
I'm sad for my community. I know this is a smaller channel, but we do what we can to pump some good vibes out there and particularly for ITN, which has a good sized audience. I think we work really hard to make sure that's a positive thing. And to have people rolling in and saying those sorts of things in our games with so little analysis.
Yeah. But,
it's sad.
But you can't prevent that.
Yeah.
So in that case, I guess the important thing becomes setting the example, teaching people how to deal with that kind of aggression. Because we can't avoid it. Fighting is part of life, you know?
Right. And
just as much as peace is. Good vibes 24/7, yeah. It's also summertime. All the kids are home. That's a very good point.
But I disagree. You know, I did not care about a comp until I was at least 18.
But you did talk about how little Kyle got banned on many accounts because
for being a leaver.
For being a little jerk to people in chat.
I did.
And leaving.
I left a lot.
Yeah.
I left a lot. I definitely said this. I would do the this skeleton king.
And some poor
this
adult
Luna.
was just trying to play the game, and then this little kid shows up and just...
No, I would in my 16-year-old days and whatnot. It's true.
So what happened, Green Alex, is that the first Hero League game, there was two grumpy people. Well, one really grumpy person, and then another person jumped on the grumpy bandwagon, and they were grumpy together.
Yeah, Alex Straza was the last pick.
Reported levels of grumpy.
Yeah, we reported them, but we got 4 levels down, and everybody rounded on my Varian tank. I was trying to peel for my Nazebo, who was constantly out of position, with my taunts, putting them into the tank. Taunts going into a tank tilted everybody, particularly when we were in the early game. We tried to make those picks and focus fire with everybody else, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah, but I like all this. See, this is awesome. This is a great community. Muffin's quote, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Muffin Pickle, nobody else. Definitely me. Best quote ever. Brand saying, "We're doing our part, Kyle. I do my best to ignore the jerks and call out the people doing cool stuff. Right. Maybe the level 7 Jaina isn't very good, but she grabs 2 people with Frost Ring. That gets a compliment.
Yeah.
That's rockin'. Arbuthnot, most people don't examine their behavior until years and years after the fact, and some people never do, but we all live our lives differently.
It's tough living in a style where you're even embarrassed of like a month ago yourself.
Yeah.
Because you became better. You hit more workouts, you handled something easier.
Though we can be embarrassed for that, it's also important to just let it go because you are a different person now.
Well, and I'm extremely proud that I don't look back on my past and say, I wish I was part of X time in my life. Because I always enjoy who I am more each passing day.
Yeah.
And I become more myself, a person I'm prouder to be.
Yeah.
But
you strive to be the best self you could possibly be every day. Grit says, let those people strengthen your appreciation for those kind souls. Look at it as a positive.
It's true. And altogether, I think us kind souls, if I may include myself in that, have learned to be quiet.
Yeah.
And that's sad in a lot of ways. Because I think the quiet ones are often the ones going for those primary sources.
Yeah,
and
of course they are.
Because when I see something vitriol on Twitter, some hate spread across the world, first thing I do, I take to the internet, I try to find what's going on.
Story.
What made this person so angry. And oftentimes they have half the story. And that's disappointing. But, new game. My favorite map.
It's true.
My favorite map. Let's do some,
So, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Arbuthnot. This is why I love this channel. It was mind-blowing to me the first time Kanata was on ITN because he's been a paragon like this for years, and it was awesome to see that you guys just happened to gravitate towards each other out of that.
Yeah.
And Rhino says, I've been having a great time with Artanis lately, just owning solo lane. It may have something to do with being in gold, but it has been awesome, and thank you for the prime.
Yeah, thanks for saying so.
Artie farts cheer.
I mean, Artanis is a lot of fun. He has some good power spikes. They're not as strong as some others. He kind of has more of like a baseline climb, but he's got that merc ability. He's got the engage for your team. I think he gets a little stuck out in my league, which is why I can kind of, get a little bit like, what's with Artanis?
Yeah.
Just because you do end up 1v1 heroes struggle the higher you go because there's more awareness of the mini-map.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about yesterday, something like Tyrande, really powerful in quick match because there's a lot of 1v1s, but that's why you're not really going to see her much in something like Hero League. Totally. But I enjoy Artanis immensely, and he makes me so bullheaded that I got to be careful. I got to be careful with the guy.
We all have those heroes.
Yeah.
We're really just bullheaded with them, and it's go big or go home. It's not my fault I die each time I engage. Everyone should be engaging around me.
Right? It's their fault. If they can't keep up with Illidan, then what are they even doing playing this game?
What's even the point, And that's when I get angry and start typing things like, you're not prepared.
And role-playing really hard? I don't mind. I mean, if you're going to rage on me, like, just make sure it's role-played. That's fine by me.
Just RP it to the max and no one will actually get angry. Because it'll be too funny. And Misfit! Oh, thank you for the gift to Rose! Misfit has gifted a sub to Rose. Oh, we're looking at GeForce.
Well, GeForce is being a bit of a sad sack, so we're checking out their profile. I guess I have to support was their phrase. They played a Gaul in the last map, so they lost their 2 tank games. They won their previous old Brightwing.
Are you gonna take the, Oh, it's already too late. Can you take the heal instead? If they're gonna be grumpy about it?
I mean, we gotta
Is this a repeat of the last one? You knew you should have gone Malfurion? Oh.
No, I mean, we're doing a Tychus here. It's a really good pick into Cassia as well, and I really like it on Infernal Shrines, but also they seem to be struggling with what they want to pick.
Yeah.
So it might not be the worst idea to just kind of coax them onto a comfort, but they lost their Brightwing here, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Picking Brew?
I don't know. Chen, maybe?
I don't know either.
If you can't stand the high temperatures, get out of the place of food preparation. Speaking of Teldrassil burning, people have been making Nami memes.
Oh yeah.
They're putting the
little,
bandana.
well, like the little girl, right? Because he was the little girl standing there smiling in front of the
He
house
just
burning.
kept burning
Yeah.
everything, so they've
That's cute.
they're blaming it on him.
That's cute.
I don't know if they're too far from the mark, but we'll find out.
Man, I'm so oblivious to what happened in Cataclysm through Pandaria, really. And Draenor, even. I just missed 3 expansions.
I serve.
Oh, cool. There we go. The
guess.
Murden checking in.
Okay, so we're gonna get a mouth, but it's a little weak to
And I mean, that was
Zeratul,
his
but
chance to
yeah,
say,
yeah.
I don't want to...
Radiohead was very kind,
Mm-hmm.
gave you an out, and if you didn't take it, then...
You're going to have to own it.
Exactly.
Want some pepper with your salt? There we go.
Yeah, and I mean, they're on a losing spree right now, so we can't blame them for being a little down.
Yeah.
Not getting to play what they
It's
want.
gonna happen. I just saw a gif of adding too much artifact power at once, and that's what blew up Tychus.
That's cute.
When life gives you salt, make French fries.
Well, and RPGs, roleplay, it's such a great excuse for people to have these exchanges and be like, I hate you, Horde, I hate you, Alliance, ha ha ha.
But we don't actually hate each other.
Yeah, no, exactly. And that's what's adorable about this.
Yeah, and that's what I love so much about things like Dungeons and Dragons, our piece of acting, right?
Yeah.
It's a safe place for you to get out some of your darker emotions.
Look at Chromie's name.
Pea shooter?
Yeah, it's cute.
Do you think she's gonna like...
I hope she doesn't go... I hope she sticks to all sand talents, really. Is what I'm hoping for. They've got a pretty scary pile-on team, though. They grab that Diablo with the Thrall and the Cassia and the Zeratul and all
What
that.
is his name? Captain Clive?
What do I know that from?
I don't know.
Sounds familiar.
Captain Clive.
Nami died in Legion. Is that true?
Seems... I don't know.
Seems a bit much to,
I don't know.
to just kill him off.
I mean, there are lobster boat tours with Captain Clive Farron.
Oh, that sounds like a good boat captain name.
Yeah, Captain
Sure.
Clive. But that's it. That's all I'm turning up. In my hometown, we have a salt museum called Salt Center. It's because there's a salt hoard under the town so big, it will last 1,000 years.
Mine tours are sweet and spooky. But I'm easily spooked, as we discussed yesterday.
Cave tours.
Yeah.
Those are fun. But yeah, I agree, because it gets cold down there.
Yeah, well, and you only got the
65
light,
degrees about.
and you're restricting your vision to just a little hole, and there might be,
We did Ruby Falls.
goblin men
Yeah.
down there.
And so
The Descent.
So Ruby Falls is this underground waterfall. If you live in the South, you've probably, if you drive through like Tennessee, that area, you've probably heard of Ruby Falls.
And Miss Incredible, Elastigirl, opens her eyes in the sea.
Yeah,
watch
I would not.
hate
They
when
would
people
burn
open their eyes in the sea.
so much.
But you can do it.
Titanic,
Like,
they do it too.
You can pull it off.
Yeah.
But it is not clear.
No.
I mean, maybe in the middle of the ocean,
It
is it clear?
burns.
Like when you're out in like water?
Well, yes, in non-polluted areas, it's very
Yeah,
clear.
because like in a
But
beach,
you've been
there's lots
snorkeling.
of
You've been snorkeling.
Yeah, and that's pretty clear. That's a good point. And I still wouldn't want to open my eyes down there.
Yeah, but so with Ruby Falls, you go down and down and down. So you get to this waterfall. They turn off all the lights. All the lights are turned off. And then they, of course, turn the lights on in a big display. So it's a pretty epic show, but man, that was scary.
Got burst, double tank.
5, 4,
Zeratul, I think if I dash.
Oh,
that's
eye
probably
drops
best.
are literally saline. I didn't realize eye drops had salt in it.
Interesting.
I'm learning things every day.
So, I mean, like, but it doesn't feel good. Eye drops feel okay. They do sting a little bit.
But is that because the eyes are dry and they're gonna sting anyway? Because when your eyes tear up after they've been dry, that stings. Ooh.
You have fallen.
Well,
Grit says, I've done it. It was clear and didn't burn.
interesting.
So maybe I've just been scared of the wrong thing my whole life.
I'll head top here.
It's because some salt in your normal fluids. That makes sense, right? Because sweat definitely has salt in it.
Yeah.
So the saline is matching the neutral state. Ooh.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't get it.
Also, yesterday cracked me up. I was reading more about, it's called the aerobic baseline, because the running thing that I'm doing,
Okay,
there are
we
a
got
lot of days of just chill running. 10 minutes, steady pace, don't wear yourself out kind of thing. And basically, it's simply you just make everything stronger. So it's this whole idea that as you work out, you are literally buffing everything in your body. Your little mitochondria, they're getting little buff arms. Your little cells, they're getting buff arms. The oxygen, it's getting little buff arms.
Where's the lightning gone?
I love this idea that all of my cells now wear sunglasses and have a great flex.
Zone him out of his orb.
So neutral state is only 0.9%. So very, very small amount. But still something. Yeah. How's your lane going, Kyle?
It's going good.
Awesome.
You know, pretty cash.
Good.
Got an extra orb there, which helped
Okay.
make up.
Oh,
There goes
Zeratul.
Zeratul.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Am I becoming Super Saiyan? Heck yeah. The only thing I need to do is start training with weighted clothes. That's what I want to add to my run.
I mean, actually, that'd probably feel pretty good, wouldn't it? If you
Because
had
you
some,
take it off on race day,
and then you'd feel like light.
you'd fly.
You might trip though,
Literally.
depending on
Wow.
how far your muscle memory's gone.
Oh, because you're going so fast.
Well, yeah, you know, you have a bit of a different gait.
Another thing, right? You do the slow warm up into the heavier stuff. It's slow progression because you don't want to hurt yourself. So the whole idea that if you're new to running, you don't want to run faster than your body can take it. So I have this idea for a comedic sketch with somebody running super slow, but you know, the crowd be like, "Stop! You're going too fast! You're gonna hurt yourself!"
Had to choose my talent there, and I had
Totally.
to think about it.
Totally. Well, this is a Hero League game.
And the Punisher will be ours.
Yeah, no, I'm glad. Yeah.
What's my current power level? Oh, geez. What's my current power level, Kyle?
I don't know how many feet have you run? Because you know 9,000's the meme.
Oh, not 9,000. I think I've maybe done 6 to 7 kilometers total since I started the app tracking. Ooh, nice heal.
Go on, I'll get to head back in.
Two fall.
Nice. That was lucky.
Right? That whole osmosis thing, Rose. And that's why in the morning when you feel dried out and your face kind of is falling flat, you drink water. Because the water will fill your cells
Is
back
that what
up.
bags into your eyes are about?
Kind of. But Drink used to do sprints on college track with parachutes open behind them.
Oh, neat.
Whoa.
That's cool.
That's rough. Weighted clothes are awesome. My mom, she never had weighted clothes, but she had those weighted bands.
Oh yeah, she
She
but
would
she
work
also had
out
the super
with weighted
socks,
stuff.
right?
My mom, she's a trooper. Man, every day we would go out for a walk or a run, and she'd have the stroller, and I don't know if it was to tire us out or tire herself out. Probably to tire us out.
Those towers are in our backs. We went a little far forward, but it looks like the Punisher's still doing good.
That's true. We don't want to do over 9,000 yet because I still need a dream. Okay, so once I do the 5K, my power level will be 5,000.
Before the enemy.
Just 5. It's just a 5. It's just a 5.
They force themselves through the choke. Chromie does pretty well with a level
Yeah,
lead,
and she
so,
set up the
yeah.
sand trap. Oh, there we go.
Yep,
Speaking of,
and that should scare him off with a little root action. Cool. I will return to Thrall's lane. Little bonus orb for my trip.
yeah, might as well, right? Refill.
So let's see. That fight, I mean, I lived through luck.
Pea shooter seems to be doing well.
Yeah, I know, she's setting them good stuff, but I think she's also getting to stay comfy, which helps.
Let's go this way really, really fast. If something gets in our way, shoot it.
Okay, was that... Alright, he's gonna hit the wall. What's he questing for?
Warcraft 3
Okay.
has been amazing. We're blowing through the Night Elf campaign. Just busting it up. We woke up Furion.
Just Varian, yeah.
Just Furion.
In that game for some reason or another.
Yeah. He is really focused right now. So this is chat and Kristen time. Kyle sometimes comes in, but he's doing a great job right now. It's the battle cruiser. Oh!
Battle cruiser?
Let's go this way really, really fast. If something gets in our way, shoot it.
Oh, yeah, the clicking lines. I thought we were doing Azaria, which is understandable.
Yeah, I thought we were doing Venture Bros.
Oh, the...
Brock Sampson.
Ooh, okay. Well, she finished her quest off of it, so stacky stacks.
Battle
Will be a
cruiser.
thrall
Operation.
coming round. Could we get this? I'm a little pushed out.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so we woke up Furion, we did some stuff with him, and now all of the druids are awake.
Right, we're
in
the
a
cave
cavern under Mount Hyjal.
to wake up the druids of the claw. So we got the druids of
That's right, because they might be
Talon.
angry with us. Wait, there are more than... How many sects of druids are there?
I think those are the two.
Okay.
The claw and the talon.
Okay. Dude, Gratsdorf! I was so excited I found my old Warcraft 3 discs and realized I could plug the CD code in online and it still worked.
Yeah, they even updated it too, so you gotta... You only have to download one now and insert one key, which is nice. Let's see if we can get that guy a little closer. Hey there, how's it going?
I also remember playing it online and going, Dota, WTF is this? And then I tried it and went, this game is stupid. And that's why I'm not good at recognizing trends.
It's pretty ridiculous, though. I mean, and you probably got yelled at. Everyone was like, this guy doesn't have the game installed, and then they kicked you. I would do that. I would set up lobbies so people could download Dota whenever there was a new patch. I'd go to the website, and then I'd set up a lobby that said download only to help out folks.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had my ways. I was becoming myself.
That's true. One day at a time.
Exactly.
So there are more than 2 druid types. Claw, Talon, Fang, and then one more. Okay.
Oh, yeah, those are the ones in Wailing Caverns.
Oh! Darn it. We have to go to Wailing Caverns. If we're in Wailing Caverns...
I don't think Wailing Caverns comes up.
I'm out.
Razorfen Down was on the map, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. When you said all the druids are awake, I imagined Tyrande getting annoyed because just a bunch of druids in morning robes drinking coffee, looking mad they got woke up.
Yeah, and she had to keep her vigil for a loon the whole time.
Right? And they get to slowly kind of... They got little bear bunny slippers on. What kind of druid slippers would you wear?
I think
with
bear
your morning
slippers are
robe?
pretty cute, right?
Yeah. Nice. Well, Pea Shooter's doing a darn decent job.
They didn't ban the Chromie, and we had a Chromie player named Pea Shooter.
Yeah, right?
It was an early Brightwing pick, too, which is interesting.
It was. It was the second pick.
Yeah.
On the enemy team.
So clearly they wanted to play it.
Our Punisher has fallen before the demon's forces.
Keep destroyed. Choose a
They do
path.
res fast. We can get that again, though. We're doing bigger.
It's a good point. Chromie did not get banned. It also made it to 3rd pick on your team.
Yeah.
And Zara just wanted to blink and spin. Let him play his character. The old blink and spin.
Yeah, well, you get kind of locked out, right, as the game goes on if you get levels down
Yeah,
on
and look
Zara.
at Radiohead. That was a nice compliment. Strong
Yeah.
follow-ups. So we found a good team.
We
this
did.
time.
We found some good people. Well, you know, maybe quiet people, right? G-Force here was
Yeah.
was having a bit of a rough time having to be supporting the draft.
Yeah, but he owned his decision.
Yep. Gross.
I love the Treant. I think
The
that's my
Treant's cute.
favorite spell in Warcraft 3 so far. Are the little trees. Because Malfurion, he stops fighting to go to where you tell him to summon the trees. And it cracks me up. Tyranda's all in.
It's a fabulous spell.
Go home or come back with your shield or on it with Tyrande.
Probably my favorite base spell, maybe outside of the Impale by a Nubarak.
Ooh.
Enlist the aid of these mercenaries.
Malfurion was in here as the storm to start, though, so they knew they weren't going to do any sort of treat business with him.
Ooh, some Kellic RP lines between him and Jaina. Kellic for Hots. And that's the dragon that Jaina's messing around with?
Yeah, or something?
Flirting with?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the new boy toy, though.
Jaina's boy toys. Well, she's nuts.
I don't know, I always joke about her being boy crazy, and here I am. I'm totally boy crazy. We hate that which we are.
Cool, they're trying to force it out. I wonder if their range is just too reduced with the Cassia.
Oh, you think so? And I mean, Chromie's range just getting to poke so far.
Yeah.
And they were officially a couple. Okay, all right. Oh, she saw the Zeratul.
Yeah. But that's also a really good choke to be firing into.
Oh, cool. Oh!
They're getting off a combo.
Yeah, so let's see how it works. Looks like it works pretty good. They got the Chromie.
Got good focus, though. Thrall's healing up, but
come on, man.
should be able to get him down. Now we got to bail before Diablo gets his cooldowns. Okay.
Nice. And
I
y'all get out.
Only problem is me on this wall. So I took a bit of an upper loop.
Yeah. Do you think the extra bans will encourage a faster or slower pace of balance changes? Rather than top heroes dominating the games, they'll never be seen. Not sure which Blizz would consider to be worse.
I think Blizz wants as much data as possible, and they would rather have no bans. And I'm sure a lot of them fought to keep things away from bans for as long as possible. Can't blame them. You know, that's how they get data on us and what we're playing. And
yeah,
particularly right now, it's tough to say because top win rate HGC heroes are low win rate Hero League heroes.
Have you noticed the bans have been flexible?
A lot.
Or are they pretty set in stone?
I don't think Garrosh got a ban this go, did he?
Well, you've had two games with, or the first one Garrosh got through. I mean, he didn't die or do too well, but cool. The poke's wearing him down.
Yeah, for sure.
And they only have 11. You guys are in the lead for the objective
Just with
grab.
splash damage. That's pretty good.
If I join WoW again, I'm totally making a guild called Jaina's Boy Toys.
I like it.
Oh my god. Oh, there's that combo again.
Yep.
You need 10 more. Nice.
Okay.
You got 9 more. Oh no.
Your spirit will return shortly.
I didn't see them there. I thought I could go around and... I thought I could go around this way and start throwing grenades in. Well, they've certainly figured out their combo.
Yeah, but they've got katas
We
on
might
the
get
core.
a little bit of core damage.
Yeah, you
but-
gotta bait out the void prison.
Yeah. It's 3, so here comes a little bit of damage for us. Diablo's certainly encouraged by his...
Oh, Varian. Oh, Varian.
Yeah.
Now don't feed him one by one. All right, so now it's up to you guys to not die
Yep.
one by one.
Yeah, we just got to stop the
Be
feed.
careful.
We have lost the fort.
And here's a theory. So Kellic and Jaina still love each other, but Kellic's taking a break because he doesn't want Jaina to be so war-thirsty. So the theory is that if she can survive Battle for Azeroth and get better, they'll get together and have a baby.
Aw.
That'd be cute. Little half dragon, half human baby.
I mean, I guess if he's in human form, I'm not actually sure if the...
Maybe he can change forms.
Well, that's the thing, right? He has a human form for sure.
Yeah.
Handsome
yeah.
little dragon dude.
Okay, Varian's
Yep,
out
here
there.
comes Varian.
Okay, so they're gonna try and do the combo.
Yep. Totally.
Can you type in like watch for void prison or something? How can you alert your team?
I mean,
to
I think we're all aware of it.
Okay.
We just need to make sure we're not the target of it.
Oh, his humanoid form is half elfin, and Jaina thinks he's a very handsome man.
So, but he chose that, right? Or are all human forms elven? Because Alex has the elf ears.
I think they can probably choose, right? Because
Right?
dragons
Oh,
can...
and Chromie looks like a gnome, so
Yeah.
I guess it really is up to...
Lend me your aid.
Brightwing... Ooh. Yeah. Brightwing's
Okay,
gonna
yep, yep.
teleport... Ooh.
That's our pick right there.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Cool.
Perfect.
Okay.
Not
Bottom's
bad.
gonna take some damage, but this invade,
That's okay.
work
Oh,
out.
too late.
yeah. Okay, I think Chromie's gonna go deal with it.
Yep,
Cool.
she's off.
We're kind of doing everything as a team, so I think I confused them by pinging that I'd head back.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was saying, we should probably get back
Yeah.
in total. Looks like we're okay. Even got a level lead on us.
Yep, well, they got some really good deletes.
Yeah. Cassie's back up.
Mm-hmm.
Does Chromie have bye-bye or something? No, she's timeout.
She just wants to see.
There's Zeratul in the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna clear it out. Oh, bush party.
Well, we know they'll want to take that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, Diablo keeps
Yep,
checking.
Diablo's checking it.
Cassia knew. Nice stun. But they're gonna do the combos,
Yeah.
so be careful.
Oh, but the silence hit.
Oh, the silence hit. There's Cassia.
Show its guardians your resolve.
Oh, the Diablo. Oh. Only 3 are left alive.
Okay.
So you two damage dealers, if you can live.
Tough little choke, but that's Zeratul down.
So Cassia and Thrall. And you guys have a lot of splash.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Yep. We got this time trap here, though, for the dive.
Mm-hmm. There it is. Nice, nice. As long as they don't come around back on Chromie.
Okay, there's Varian.
All right.
Thrall's out of position. What's he doing
Yep.
back there?
He was going on the Chromie, I think. There's a Brightwing. She's gonna have her push back. They only have 16. Y'all are tied. Nice! All right, their healer's down. Here comes the stun. Oh, wow. How did you get out?
It was the bob and weave.
Woo!
Head back in.
All right. There's the Zeratul. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get him. Yes! It's only Diablo. Go, go, go,
I think
go.
he died.
Killing spree.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, 9 more. 9 more. Holy shit. 5 more. Come on. 5 more. 3 more. 2 more. You can do it. There you go. There you go. Oh no!
Now over.
All right, there we go.
My bad for putting my back to a wall.
Frozen Punisher has joined us in battle.
Nice objective
Yeah.
crab. Holy cow. Holy cow, what's my favorite Pokemon? I like Ditto.
Ditto's a good one. He's a cutie.
He's just an ugly little blob, but he can be anything that he wants to be.
They're catching up. Here
I
comes
like that.
Varian. All right, there's the jump. Ah, okay.
There's the combo,
Yep.
but I
But
mean,
good hit for
yeah,
Zera.
it wasn't
Nice, into the
followed up.
root.
Yeah. So that'll be hopefully victorious for your team. Murden's going ham.
Yeah. I gotta applaud this team for really
Nice.
being
Oh,
aware.
there we go. Take it home, buddies. Take it home, buddies.
Nice.
There's Zeratul.
Yep, that should be it.
Nice. Take it home, buddies. GG. Holy cow. Holy cow.
No, our Punisher has
And
been
you're
found.
defended.
Oh, I put my back to that wall, and I have 3 shifts in my Odin too. So
Oh,
if
do
he would have let me
you?
go, I could have gone beep, 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 and
And
gotten away there.
MVP.
Yeah, Chromie was a force
Yeah, I think she
with her
deserves
pea
that.
shooter.
She got her chromie.
Yep.
You made me a plague doctor in the darkest dungeon run. Yes.
Nice.
Thank you, Yoda.
Plague
I'm
doctors are
honored for that.
fantastic.
Yeah,
But they die like crazy on me.
but not before killing lots of people.
Or stunning them for me.
Or
Maybe I
stunning
use them as
people.
stun bots. I don't know if like that pulls aggro more often though, but
Is there an aggro mechanic in Darkest
I don't know.
Dungeon?
I don't know, but they die a lot on me.
Yeah.
Same with my specialists in XCOM there.
Hmm.
That was a fun match. Oh, well, yeah, I did not get to wail though.
Whoa,
in
look
that
at her
game.
damage.
Yeah,
Holy butts.
yeah.
MVP deserved.
And I'm glad I did bigger they are because yeah, there was no point in that game where I felt like I could stand still for an extended period of time. Let me just stand here.
Yeah, that's true. And Bacon's saying when a chromie like that gets through bans, there's now 5 people on the enemy team that will never let that happen again.
Yeah. Particularly with the rewind and all she was pulling there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, you got an extra day. It was 20
Oh, you're right.
days.
I was wondering how that would work.
So now you've got 21 days.
So I was at 15 when we started the day because I didn't play over the weekend.
Okay, cool.
And then I jumped immediately back to 20,
And
and,
now you
then we
got
played
21.
one extra game.
Because you get a little bit of leeway, too.
I think you
A
get
few
up to
extra
10 days, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Earn up to 30 inactive.
Oh no, I had a 160k damage chromie and lost a Hero League game yesterday.
Oh, that's a shame.
And then
Yeah.
remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. One of my
It's a good
favorite
line.
voice lines. That voice actor could read ingredients to me and I would be happy.
He does.
He does read ingredients.
He
I
does
don't know.
ingredients for groups. For the dungeon. For his own foul machinations.
Oh, but in Silver League still, so them's the breaks.
Yeah, it's a character where you can pad out your damage a bit too, so sometimes you can walk away like I can with Kael'thas and be like,
Mm-hmm.
no, 200,000, how could I have lost?
I've only lost 3 people so far, but the Plague Doctor has lasted since the beginning
That's
of the
good.
run. Nearly died last night, but when my resolve was tested, I became courageous and saved the boss fight. Heck yes.
It's a good one. I really enjoy Darkest Dungeon. Not ready for it again though. Just beat XCOM, so I've been on my.
Need a casual break.
I need a little bit of a
Need
break from the turn-based
When you're dead forever.
madness-inducing. And I played on Iron Man too. Just like you can't play Darkest Dungeon any other way. There is no save file. It just auto-saves the whole time.
Ooh, how many days does the buffer get from one match?
It looks like one. So you got to play, and then you get back to your maximum, and then...
Okay, so the first one restores you to full,
Right.
and then every subsequent game gives you an extra
So
day?
I mean, clearly time passed between when we played the last game and this game, so it looks like it counts a full day as a full day. It doesn't go like, well, that last game was 12 hours ago, you slept, so you now have to, you know, now you're stacking on top of that again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so you're taking a break. You're doing lots of Slay the Spire, though.
Yep, lots of Slay the Spire, which is a good one for relaxing. Darn Slug Time boss, though, got me hard the other night. I was on that new character with the lightning, and a great deck with, like, enhancing my number of orb slots and a little bit of focus. I wish I would have had more focus, but I really like power-based deck. I'm a big fan of passives in any video game.
Power
Auras,
boost.
stuff like that. Feels good. Hey, Iron, good to see you again. Yeah, I beat the game on my first game with him because I got like this book artifact that let me choose at the end of every turn a spell to put in my deck.
Oh, nice.
And it was really, really powerful, but my deck was just this bloated mess. It was my first time through on the guy. And then I also got Hello World, which is a power where at the start of each turn, you get another card in your hand that's random.
Yeah.
So on my first time on this character, like all my deck is random cards. It was exhausting. I wanted to quit, but I beat it so hard.
Yeah.
It was a really good run.
Oh, here we go. I've seen Dunk play lots of Slay the Spire. Makes no sense to me. So how do you describe it?
Yeah, Dunk is going fast because he's played a lot. And he's also being impressive, you know? It's kind of like what Dunk's doing is basically the kid in the Transformers commercial that goes and his hands blur, or the Lego kid
Or
that
like
goes,
in The Mummy when Brendan Fraser whips out the butterfly knife and flips it around real fast.
Okay, yeah. It's a practice. He's using his mechanical memory, his muscle memory to play that fast. There's nothing that says you have to play that fast. He's literally Lego time speeding.
So, but it's a turn-based game.
Yeah, it's
and
like
you can take as long as you want between.
right. It's like Rogue. You know, I mean, the dungeon runs in Hearthstone aren't terribly different.
Yeah.
But there's trash along the way and a boss at the end of each Spire level.
But it's a deck builder,
Yeah.
ultimately.
I mean, I would say like something like Enter the Gungeon. It's more Enter the Gungeon than maybe Hearthstone Dungeon.
Oh, so one of those where you get as far as you can, so you get more powerful stuff, and then you run it again.
Right.
Until eventually you're so powerful.
So when you first start the game, you probably will suck. You'll only have access to the Ironborn, I think he's called, Ironbreaker or something. Mm-hmm. And your cards won't be all the best cards, and it's pretty randomized because there's like really powerful stacks you can do, like Barricade and other ones that I don't quite remember. But yeah, roguelike deck building. Ironclad. Well, that's true too, Misfits. It's a great way to stay up too late because you will totally want to win. And there's only 3 Spire levels, so you might as well see this game you started through at 11, and then it gets kind of hard later on, so you're spending lots of time thinking, and it ends up taking longer than you intended.
That's me in books.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, when I'm in a good story, I'll be up till I won't sleep. I want to finish it. Why would I put the book down?
I lost so much sleep in high school
Why would
over
I
Harry
put the
Potter.
book down? Yeah, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That was a good one. The
Was a big one.
Mistborn trilogy.
It's fun, and it
That
was
one
on
was
sale this
intense.
past weekend. It's still in early access, but they do a, I think, bi-weekly update, the creator. Mm-hmm. He keeps that game moving on. The art style's, it's okay. It's not...
Yeah.
It's like...
It's good enough.
Yeah, it's like a comedy cartoon, you know? When you look at a picture from a cartoon that's maybe not Disney, the composition, He-Man kind of things, like, you're like, this is an ugly cartoon. Recess is an ugly cartoon.
Yeah.
Like, there's some ugly, but once it's in motion, it's okay. And he's actively working to improve that, and there's even been some character updates.
Yeah. One thing I've been learning a lot lately with deck builders in general is the power level of trashing useless cards or even deciding not to take one.
Yeah, keeping a really tight small deck. There will be those bosses that add dazes to you, which I like as a story element. Like, oh man, you got hit so hard, there is now a permanent wound in your deck.
Yeah.
And when you draw, it does something bad because you're wounded,
Well,
you know?
got really into Hand of Fate there for a little bit,
Yeah,
too.
Hand of Fate had that really good, too. I had to beat the final level, and I just kind of farted off, which sadly in a game like that that's not turn-based means I lost my kind of God of War real-time skills. But that was hard, that final guy.
You should check out Deep Sky Derelicts.
I haven't heard of that.
Used to get you in trouble at work when you worked in corporate. I wouldn't want to get off my break when reading a good book. Yes! There's nothing better than a nice, comfy book on a lunch break. Oh my goodness. I remember going through the Iliad, and that was fun. But it always stunk to have to go back to work.
I luckily had some good managers when I worked at Borders, and I was security.
It's true. So it wasn't a bad place to work. It was just, you know, you're reading a good book. You don't want to put it down.
Yeah, but I would, you know, they were kind enough to let me read on slow days.
Oh.
And
that's good.
Particularly once we got the Nooks or whatever the version we had. I think it was a Nook.
Yeah, I think so.
At Borders. They let me hold that and read off that because it was showing out the product and people would ask it. And I was the most tech-savvy guy in the whole place because it was all book nerds, and I was the computer nerd who happened to have a job there. Oh, good. Yes.
Oh, that's animated like Darkest Dungeon.
I believe it's the same artist.
Deep Sky Derelicts.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think it's the same creator, but I could be wrong.
Oh, look at that. Fighting for citizenship.
But it looks quite similar. It has a kind of comic.
That totally is.
Yeah.
The artist.
Well, I'm gonna danger mode this, and I'll be right back.
Danger mode. So I can't afford WoW or Hot's loot, so I earn gold in WoW to pay for it. I just checked. 14,500 off one of the crafting items. That's incredible. I was never really good with the auction house. I think that's awesome. That you can get that much gold. It's amazing. Kyle, you dangered it. It's on.
Dragonshire.
You're in Dragonshire. All right, we're in Dragonshire. You are 4th, and you are not banning. So we got some time. Kyle's safe. The only thing he's missing out is saying hello to his teammates. The camaraderie building at the start. Oh, you craft on 16 ults? Oh, wow. Deep Sky Derelict was the game Dunk tried to play last night, and it froze on him. So he went back to Slay the Spire.
Oh.
That always stinks when a game freezes on you. That happens in Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. You open the door to the newsroom, there's a lady hanging there, and she screams at you, and then it...
I remember that. I'm gonna greet these folks. Hello. I am down there. No Yrel ban yet. Dragonshire. I think that's a good Yrel map for dueling back and forth. Rhaegar leading the way. Well, thank you, Shogunik. Yes, we have completed placements. We're just getting back to some Hero League today. Phoenix, Lunar, not bad. Let's see. Cool, Johanna, awesome. Sibo, Sonya. I think this looks pretty good. Might switch over to Kale Thas. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll get next pick. Cool. Yeah, probably do Kale Thas if we lose it, because I'll still want to bring a stun to the team to help with the Sonya. Plus, I like that fire stuff for point control.
Fire stuff. Did you play with DG? Unenhog DC?
Maybe? I don't know.
I like Master Sea Panda.
Yeah. Sea Panda.
Are you worried that Phoenix is not great? Because I'm kind of worried.
I mean, he made it this far. And we know
that's true.
with
He's
the new
probably
placement
placed.
system that he has to have been in Plat 5 and then climbed his way up here. So we can take comfort in that.
Misfit says, I laughed so hard when watching the YouTube of your placements, and they heard Kristen in the background, and you just typed busy house.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna put anyone on the spot being like, yeah, you know, my stream's like, oh, thanks for the life story, right? The fastest way to get it done. Okay. And what's their support?
Oh, they got Jaina.
Lily, cool. Interesting. They do have double spell damage, so I guess they went the more spell damage tanky over the auto attack stoppy tanky.
Gotcha.
But we're seeing more and more Nubarak.
The hunt is
And it's not just me playing a Nubarak. Cool.
Oh, you got to play Yrel.
Yeah, we're gonna play some Yrel.
Nice.
We're gonna jump on, folks.
Didn't a noob lose his innate spell armor?
He has it now tied to his shielding. Oh, the Pink Link. We battle him all the time.
Oh. And don't they usually play Lily?
That sounds right, but I don't remember.
But I do like you're up against Achilles. Just shoot him in the heel. Get your bone. You needed a Hanzo.
Oh, that'd be cute. Well, I guess Cassia would probably be the closest thing to Achilles with the little shield and spear.
That's cute. Why isn't there an Achilles skin for somebody? Who would be the blonde god, the golden god?
Oh.
Right?
Arthas is a little thick.
Covered in oil or something.
Yeah. Well, hey, now you're just fantasizing.
Well, can't a girl fantasize?
I can't blame you. He's a god in that movie.
Fight scenes make me feel like a god.
There's a great talent build you can do on a Nubarak if you want more spell protection with receiving spell damage, reduces your cooldown, something like that's really good in a Zebo, or any poison damage. Jaina just blows people up, so we do have to be careful about her Yrel. We don't want to engage into Jaina because she can pop into an ice block later on. Standing in the blizzard's not the best thing, but once we get our heal at 10, we'll be able to stand in that blizzard and maybe throw things a little crazy.
Achilles blonde Hanzo. Bow and arrow changes to spears. There we go.
Isn't the blonde Hanzo, though, an elf?
Yeah.
Not like it matters.
Oh, you're right. He is. But there could be. We can dream. I made mac and cheese with with the pasta last night. My boyfriend ate half the whole portion. I made the whole bag. Guess I'm awesome at cooking it.
I'm glad he came around.
Gotta eat that mac and cheese. I love mac and cheese. My favorite mac and cheese I ever had was a Leaning Tower of Cheesa. It was so good. In a toga? Well, they would have to be, right? I mean, maybe we even go full Greek and he's just a nude. I mean, you're not gonna run a race wearing clothes. Or wrestle other men wearing clothes. You can do it, Kyle. I believe in you.
Yeah, we got him out. It's all
Ooh,
good.
Nice. And then you avoided the toads, too. Just a fig
I
leaf.
will go take that top.
Perfect. Everyone's happy.
Oh, Lunara is
I'm
getting
happy.
stunned, but she's okay. She'll outdistance the Muradin. Oh, that's a Nubarak. Okay.
Oh, cool. She's got her Pantera skin.
Yeah.
That never dropped for me, and I was really sad.
And it's over now. That's it.
Yep. And I'm okay with that.
I think exclusives are good in the end.
There is much to do.
There's a part of me that's like, what, Mage Tower? Oh, I'm missing out, but meh.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm not gonna. I've switched skins so often.
Control them and
When
let
was the
loose
last time I used the
dragon light.
holiday treasure goblin mount? Not this holiday, because I got that reindeer thing.
There is no power stronger than hope.
I keep thinking their name is Edgelord, but it's simply Edgardo.
We're doing pretty well into
Yeah?
Edgardo. We're gonna hold on for our cooldown.
Activate the shrine and the dragon
Nice,
power
done.
is yours.
Yeah, she had it. If Yrel had a orb talent, she would just be fantastic.
BF grinded the mage tower for the past week. Got 26 out of the 30 plus. I think he got everything he wanted, but refused to do mine for me after 2 failed tries. Oh no. Yeah, my co-host Jeff was telling me he's been working with his friends, and he says it's been a second job.
Dismissed.
Ooh. Publicly humiliated?
Rejected. Do we need to worry about cleansing? I mean, kinda, but let's heal.
People have been saying bleepity bleep mage tower and WoW trade chat all evening.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, you know, they gave you the time. I mean, so many people say that game's too casual in the first place, so.
So they create something that's hard and
yeah.
then... Be judged by the light. That's fun.
Well, and anyone who plays a lot will tell you that you don't need X gear score for it. And
oh.
There's no reason to be upset.
Oh, really?
But also, you're trying to get unique appearances, so you want to get all of them, and you don't always play that spec. So, like, people who play maybe
so change
fire mage
yeah,
don't really know how to play ice mage, and then they can't get the thing they want when they totally play all the time. And
yeah. You're doing pretty darn good against this Sonya.
We're keeping levels too, which is
good. Yeah, and you're keeping the lane right at mid.
So she's gonna go up and around.
Mm-hmm. There she is. She knows to back off.
Linara.
Okay, so she's in lane again. That's good. I did mine the first time it was up. Was bone crushing hard. Did it in the 50-second attunement though. I was so proud. The same model as the prop I just made. Oh, gotcha. So you got the yeah.
Oh, movement speed, right? So she's able to outdistance me.
Sonya?
Yeah. I don't really worry too much about Sonya. Oh, I think I can do this fine though.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, she's just turning it off. Looks like Lily's the only one worn out there.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing a good job avoiding the lane collapse, the Sonya.
Yeah, yeah. Well, chances are she's laned a lot, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean,
Sonya's do lane from time to time.
Chance. And she's doing some nice stuff, right? She's getting in little hits.
Yeah.
She's not losing too much health to you.
No.
And she's not getting greedy.
And it is wearing down my mana, so we're gonna go tap, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then see if we can get something, just kind of get in her face a little extra.
Yeah.
While we got the extra hit points to spare.
What build is she gone?
I don't know, we'll check that out. Cool, so she's probably seen me grab mine. Rhaegar's here now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Rhaegar might, okay, he's just visiting. Got a camp though.
Ooh. That's nice. Look at how big and pretty they are. Cool. Well, she knows to focus little wizard man. Who's aiming with that rose one?
And I gotta be careful because it's really easy to accidentally end up over a wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Oh, nice stun.
I think though with hit, okay, they've got 2 in the middle though.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
There's the 10.
Mm-hmm. And now you got 2 levels. Muradin's still up there though.
Yeah. So they're gonna push out into me. It looks like they have good control bottom though.
I'd say wait until you see him mid before.
Totally.
There he is. Cool. You're good.
My spells aren't expensive, but we are low on the mana.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Ooh, Lunara just wrecking him. Ooh, nice dodge.
Thank you.
It's almost like you know how to play against Sonya's.
It's been years of Sonya. There's a lot of her, and I'm just happy to have a new character to battle her with, you know?
Yeah,
I don't want to be fighting the same old characters into the same old Sonya.
that's true. Variety's the spice of life,
There we go.
as they say.
Got it.
So, do you think the king who turned into the Dragon Knight was always a bad dude, or do you think the spell that turned him in made him evil? Or is he not evil? He just sounds like
I don't know.
a
I mean,
grump.
he does sound grumpy. I think he just wants to be alive, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Ooh!
Oh, wow.
That was a kick. Nice. Oh, close with that Sonya.
Woo. All right, we're going to be okay. We're going to get healed up this a little bit, but I think I'm out of juice.
Yeah.
We can give a little bit of a heal here.
Don't risk it, man.
That's all we got.
You're so low.
Cool. Not too bad.
What are you doing? Go heal now.
See if Rhaegar wants to help me out with that.
I am thankful you are here.
Not talk too much. No, not at all. Feel free to talk as much as you want in chat.
Still guides us.
I don't think that's ever been an issue.
Yeah.
Another triumph for the Alliance.
We very much enjoy the conversation.
Yeah.
But as things go on and stuff, sometimes stuff doesn't get read or talked about merely because of what's going on
Totally.
with the performance at the moment.
Right, it's not a...
It's never a personal thing. We're just trying to produce a show that, I don't know. You're playing right now. But you know,
Oh,
there's
you're
like
good,
a
you're good.
feeling and energy. Nice hit. We're all chatty Cathys in this community.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. The box says send a message, so I'm gonna send a message, dang it,
We're gonna send a message.
to the world.
We got a good push.
You inspire me, healer.
Oh, not great, got the fort. Oh no, your phone got stolen? Oh, that's rough. So resetting up your phone, yeah.
Hopefully nothing awful happened with it, though.
Yeah, you were able to brick it immediately. It seems like nowadays. Kind of like credit cards. That's been a fun one to grow up with because
Yeah.
they used to be really sketch back in the day, but now
No, I agree. It's cleaned up its act, for sure. And they're even sometimes overcautious. All right, how's that going on down there?
I got no mana.
The light will protect us.
fingerprint protection. Cool. Isn't that awesome? I love the fact that your fingerprint can unlock your phone. It's ridiculous. And then you brick
Okay,
the SIM
saw
card
me
when
in
you
the
got
top.
home. Good. Oh, so they're pushing hard
Yeah.
bottom. Your team's still going. Here you go. Oh, perfect. Get that Jaina.
Oh, if it would have lasted an extra second, I
Get
totally
that
would
Jaina.
have.
Oh, ice block. There it is. Nice. She canceled the ice block really fast.
I think she noticed that everyone was kind of collapsing in on her.
Oh. Don't chase the Lily.
Nope, not gonna do
Don't
it.
chase the dragon, please.
Numerak's got that. Cool. Save that as a little heal.
Oh, no divine steed, Kyle?
No, I need that jump reset because that's where all my damage is.
Oh, will she have ice block? I don't think she will. Oh, she did. Ooh. This Jaina was not expecting you. I think Yrel, she's still just throwing people off.
Yeah. I think things that are powerful too, like Raynor and Jaina, are just kind of weak to repositioning still. But they have that opening burst a bit more than something like a Zul'jin.
Gotcha.
I got some good poison damage on me.
Yeah, totally. Oh, and then you're
Oh,
getting,
okay.
might as well, right? Oh, there's the
I
Muradin.
think we need to leave.
He's not wrong.
Nah, yeah, let's get out.
Not get greedy. Because Jane is back up. He's going for a stun.
I can thread a little heal onto my nub.
Cool, cool. I tend to look for builds on Icy Veins and stuff. Do you think improving at the game once I'm familiar with a kit requires going with my own builds?
The thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you have power spikes. And with each level, you want to do something a little surprising to the enemy team. So if you feel like you know how to use something, that's great. And don't listen to people who get mad at you for it, because if that gives you that power spike you desire, that's all you need. Like for me here, people have a certain expectation for what my Avenging Wrath jump is, the cooldown of it. So by going in aggressively, I can sometimes make, you know, something happen that wouldn't be available otherwise. Oh, he's over the wall.
Braxin!
Yep.
He's in! And I personally like looking up those for heroes that I don't know anything about, because generally they're pretty decently synergized, and then you can get a really cool feel. And then once you have that feel down,
And
that's how I like to do it. Get the feel, then I start expanding a bit.
There is a bit of like a cautionary tale there in that some heroes just have builds that are just best when ahead, and to deviate from it means you're losing.
Yeah.
Like Blaze is one of those where like, yeah, he's got options, but you probably should
Just
stick
leave.
to
Not to fight this.
your main build.
Yeah. And when you're hyped for the new WoW patch, so you want to sleep, but you also want to watch your favorite streamers.
Well,
you sleep, Rose!
if you're enjoying the patch, then, you know, it's the right thing to do.
That's
but
true.
also, sleeping makes it tomorrow, and
Sleep-
sometimes that
right?
gets you
But that's
closer.
like Christmas.
Yeah.
Right? You don't sleep on Christmas. You pass out on Christmas because you stay
Yeah.
up too late.
But, you know, time travel of the sorts. It can be very relaxing to suddenly have it be tomorrow.
Trying to get it.
Are the WoW servers up? You know, I don't actually know.
Got 3 levels. Ooh, 2 ice blocks.
A shout out to Bo and John. They got me hard on Twitter. Kyle and I posted farts for Scott's birthday because Scott loves farts.
He does.
Kyle's
That's true.
was cute. I did the heat scan. Bo goes, okay, that's gross. And John replies, now you know why Predator always wants to kill us. The Predator would see that. And that's amazing.
The poison turned off. So
Oh,
it
it
looks
did?
like my Divine Shield actually removes poisons,
Ooh.
which is no good, actually.
Nice save. Oh, man,
There's a
look
little
at
heal
that.
for him.
Look at that. Saving your buddy.
Rhaegar Bud.
You just like being a protector.
I like seeing people be awesome. You
Yeah.
know, I want to see what cool stuff you can do. I like displacing people. I don't necessarily need damage, but I enjoy it if it's on the kit. If I kill, I like busting tanks, of course, though. That's
yeah.
the difference.
Well,
is
being a tank yourself, that means you're outplaying the other tanks, right?
the guy who thinks he's invincible, I like to
Yeah.
kill him.
Oh, prove that he's not invincible?
Yeah.
That's a good fantasy to have, right? Oh, playing D3 Monk until the servers are up nice. And then we've got some people are in, but not everybody. There we go. Team kill, baby. Get that Achilles.
Oh, they actually lost some folks.
Oh. All right, well, time to walk this in.
Yep. And we'll just kick this.
Yeah, there we go. Denmark, we get presents in the evening of the 24th after dinner, not in the morning of the 25th. So our problem always was to get cool toys and then having
have
to
to go
go
to-
to
yeah.
bed. That's a rough one.
GG.
But you know what's not rough? This game. GG, Kyle.
Darn, I was so close to finishing my Q quest. That almost never happens.
Well
I
played.
was at 116 out of 120.
Ooh, I absolutely love CC. With ITN teaching me strategy, I've moved on to mostly tanks and healers, and shot caller for a 5-man team.
Nice. Well, shot caller is a good role if you kind of know the ins and outs, and if you've been practicing it, right? Like talking during a video game isn't the easiest thing in the world.
No, that takes at least a month or two.
If you've got the experience for it, might as well enjoy it.
But then eventually you'll just find yourself talking as you play a video game because you got to keep it up.
Yeah. Top votes for Magoat. She floats Magoat.
Magoat. Oh, 22 days. Cool.
Yeah, so we're
so
gaining.
The first game put you back at